Chapter 3. What is mindfulness? Let's get into the nitty-gritty of what mindfulness is and how I've developed my own style of teaching it and how it will be incorporated into your use of cannabis. Mindfulness comes into full focus for an individual when repeated self-observation, attention, and non-judgmental awareness brings about an effortless, spacious, empty, clear, and fundamentally okay internal presence, which has heretofore remained hidden, obscured, or unnoticed. Getting this mindful part to come into complete focus requires a little effort, practice, and repetition. It's no different than going to the gym. You want mindfulness muscles and all the benefits that come with it, you have to lift some weight and pump some iron. A description now of a picture called mindfulness balance, a flexible equilibrium between awareness, mind, body, and emotion. Imagine 4 layers, one on top of the other: mind, emotion, body, and mindful awareness. Most people live their entire lives with this layered order of magnitude arrangement. Mind is way out front, hot and bothered, followed by the ups and downs of emotions. Then, beneath those two, the complications of the body. And then after the body, finally, mindful awareness in 4th place, lost or buried in the chaos and confusion of the previous 3. Students of the Edible Self-Help course and the Edible Self-Help 6-month program gain equal access to and awareness of all 4 layers. No layer is higher or lower, better or worse than the others. And when all are equal, a degree of peaceful equanimity is achieved and pervades throughout. In other words, it feels good on all 4 layers: mind, emotion, body, and awareness. And this equanimity is by no means perfect, but it results in a calm bay compared to the usual raging high seas of the person bereft of mindful awareness. End of Chapter 3. Chapter 4. The Neuroscience of Mindfulness. During the 1980s, a medical doctor, John Kabat-Zinn, PhD, at the University of Massachusetts Medical Center, founded the Mindfulness-Based Stress Reduction MBSR clinic, where research, studies, and trials proved the effectiveness of self-awareness, aka mindfulness meditation, at providing a variety of physical, emotional, and mental health benefits. Then, during the early 1990s, non-invasive medical neuroimaging technology, a fancy term for scanning and mapping the body or brain, without cutting, drugging, or leaching, blossomed and took off. fMRI, PET scan, and EEG machines became more sophisticated and reliable, thus more widely used for peering into the mysteries of the human body. Neuroplasticity and neurogenesis, the lifelong capacity of the brain to change, rewire, and grow, are 2 commonly cited examples of neuroscientific discoveries born from advances in fMRI technology. That same decade, these 2 scientific juggernauts, the MBSR clinic and fMRI technology, collided. And the brilliant idea to map and scan the brain before and after several weeks of mindfulness exercises and training began. Lo and behold, what was discovered, and is still being discovered today, was that self-awareness produces less stressed, calmer, and considerably more peaceful brains and bodies, and the proof was in the scans. The scans showed that mindfulness meditation, a technique aimed directly at increasing self-awareness, reduced physiological, emotional, and mental stress across the board. What this meant was that self-awareness could be used to treat anxiety, depression, addiction, anger management, physical pain, immune deficiency, cardiovascular problems, trauma rehabilitation, general stress, unhappiness, and much, much more. It didn't take long for doctors, scientists, and psychologists to embrace Jon Kabat-Zinn's discoveries. There are now thousands of mindfulness centers and training programs throughout the world, including many located in colleges, universities, and hospitals in America. Since this time, the number of tests, studies, experiments, and trials have been vast, and the research continues to confirm what spiritual aspirants have known for thousands of years. Self-awareness is good for you. Here's a list of neuroscientifically proven benefits of mindful self-awareness. Decreased psychological and physical stress, decreased anxiety, decreased depression, decreased worry and rumination, reduced feelings of burnout and exhaustion, reduced addictive behaviors, reduced substance abuse, reduction in aggression and anger, reduction in reactivity, lower blood pressure, lower heart rate, enhanced mental health, enhanced brain functioning, increased clarity in thinking and perception, increased emotional regulation and self-control, increased emotional and mental resilience, improved ability to pay attention and focus, improved social and relational skills, improved access to calm states of mind, improved ability to sleep, improved access to feeling connected, improved self-confidence. So if the world has you feeling hopeless and depressed, if you're constantly feeling anxious and worried, if you're feeling irritable, agitated, and easily annoyed, if you're argumentative and defensive with friends and family, if you wake up every day with a giant-sized headline news-induced hangover, you just might want to check out this thing that I've been talking about for the last 4 chapters called self-awareness. Neuroscience did, and it liked what it found. End of chapter 4.